We have used plants that we have been using over the years. There are some bags of tree where even chew them, your mouth is as warm as pepper. Those bags, we have very powerful bags of tree that we use to clean the lungs, clean the upper respiratory tract. The lower under include the pulmonary system. Then it works in the gastrointestinal tract from your mouth to the stomach, the intestines and everything to cure you, because the disease go down. Even if they say the acid in the stomach will kill it, but as people eat and drink water, they dilute the acid, cannot even kill anything.
So how do we use
this one? You just open it. Every second, you use it anytime you like. It's written there. You just apply about 5 to 7
I see. Okay.
When you apply, wow, I feel the power. I feel it going up my head. You use it anytime. There's no way. I've given him children. Give my children.
It is a mouth sanitizer.
Mouth and respiratory tract sanitizer. I go into the lungs, all your organs, go into the pharynx, the lung, all go right into the system, even into the stomach.
Okay. So you sanitize the hand with
you sanitize your hand with the hand sanitizer. This one is the mouth and respiratory tract sanitizer.
Okay.
For example, if I'm talking to you, before I talk with you,
you sanitize the mouth.
As I'm talking, any moment I feel some instinct that I should use, I use it with me. As I'm going out with me, anywhere I just use.
Okay.
Yes.
Doctor, I'm going to be reading some of your writings. You just need to interpret them because you are a holistic doctor.
Yes.
There are certain things you say that some of us will not understand. You say animals that are calm and peaceful in the jungle serve as food to others.
Yes.
You say blacks are calm and peaceful and a peaceful race.
Yes.
I think that blacks will serve as food to others.
Yes. And that is what people don't know. That is why, notwithstanding all our ancestors were taken for slaves more than 500 years ago, they have been fasting, praying, cursing, even those who took them. Have you seen those people suffer from any curse? From the generation till today, it is the family of the people who took our parents, found they are the ones still ruling the world. Has karma caught them? Have they suffered any curse? No. Because they master the principles. But we have been brainwashed to be praying foolishly, to be praising God foolishly, because so blind. That's why our we pray every day and pray. After you pray fast on the mountain, you turn and buy toothpick even from the Chinese who does not know that you are God. That you pray for. Even your clothes, your pants is still from the person who does not know your Messiah. Your God is the one still clothing you.
What are you saying?
By this, I'm saying that the black man has been religiously brainwashed to become a sheep. You know how if you can tame, there is no. If one cow is conscious, even 20 Ghana cannot control that cow. But once you succeed to tame that cow, to lose consciousness of what it is, even a little child will hold a small stick and be controlling 5,000 cows, beating them and they will running because they don't know who they are. The black man has been, they have used systems, educational system, religious system to tame us, to lose consciousness of who we are, what is inside us. We have become now cows and goats for the shepherd to be controlling.
The white man. How do we relate this to COVID-19? Are you referring Africans to go back to their natural labs to see
they should go back to African religious systems, African knowledge systems. They go and refine it, develop it, make it evolve, and they use it independently, like how the Asians have used theirs until they are not challenging the West. But if you allow somebody who is against you to be feeding you, then you always remain a patient.
Okay, let us take some messages, lots of them. Good evening, Mr. Liu. I'm happy for all what doctor is saying. What is killing us in Cameroon and Africa is that we don't believe in homemade products. We only want hand sanitizers produced out of the country before we buy. I'm a testimony of one of those who produce hand sanitizers in Bamenda, trained from an empowerment center even before the outbreak of COVID-19. But somebody will tell you, it's not original. What I know is that some people don't even believe in what doctor is saying. Keko is writing from Bamenda. Good evening to you, Keko. Please, I'm a man from Yaoundé. Where can we get your products? I'm sure our doctor will tell you at the end of the program. Good evening, Mr. Kum. I'm overwhelmed with the special edition. Thanks for your dedication to education. Please, I would like his contact for my private consultation. Doctor will give you his contact. Greetings to you people in the studio. Mr. Leo, Dr. Fru is a strong, famous traditional doctor in the Northwest and Southwest region. And I believe he will obviously come up with a medicine for COVID-19. Tom is writing from Yaoundé. Good evening, Mr. Liu and Doctor. I'm happy about this educative program. I want to ask Doctor the cost price of his hand sanitizer. It's Paulo in Big Mancon, Bamenda. How much is it, Doctor?
Yeah, it depends on those. Yeah, this one is about 125 million. No.
Okay, it depends on the size.
Yeah, it depends on the size. But I think this one, I don't know the price because I'm not the commercial, but I know in Boya, where we produce, should be around 4 or 5. Yes, because I discovered that people are selling small, this in 115, 25. So I brought this special one because this one, then I think this one.
The mouth sanitizer.
This mouth sanitizer, what is in this bottle was supposed to actually be 5 bottles. But I concentrated it and refine it because it was supposed to be out long ago. Because I know when something comes like this, there are people who call themselves scientists waiting to challenge. They were all waiting to challenge my product. So I made it in such a way that it's going to even convert challengers to be consuming it. So, but I think it's around 11,500 in Boya. With this you can save so many lives.
The mouth sanitizer.
Yes, you save so many lives. Just one like this can save your family.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We even pray that people should have it in parks where they load cars, in offices. You have it. Somebody want to enter your office, you sanitize even the mouth, because the way we are pretty, once you drop in your mouth, it start getting absorbed right into your tongue, start clearing the throat, because disease are always spread if they have caused a film where they multiply. Then your air send them out. Once you clear that mucus, because this one clear the mucus where germ growth, serves as a media or a substrate where germ growth, it clear it, remove everything, then it gives energy. When you spray your mouth, you feel your mouth warm, heat. You start sweating.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This one says your knowledge in holistic medicine is very advanced. Can you give some information on prostate and what can we be using daily not to be affected by COVID-19? As this is writing from Bambili, there is a hand sanitizer and there is a mouth sanitizer by Dr. Fru. But Dr. Fru is saying that you respect all the guidelines, hygienic.
Yeah, because not everybody.
Yes, the health guidelines
this
given by the World Health Organization and the government of Cameroon. Yes. This one says, evening, Mr. Kum and Doctor. Can Doctor give us the cost of his products and where we can get them? Kazo is writing from Loom. You have the prices given to you already by Doctor. This one says, hi, I'm Tamfu Desiree, writing from Bonaberry. Greetings to you all. I really enjoy the program. Please, I'm happy with Doctor's words of encouragement. God created us strong and healthy. Diseases affect us because of modern chemicals we take into our system, which weakens our immune system. I will advise Doctor to be sure of what he says because the world is watching him. Let him remember that even TB Joshua prophecies failed. Okay. Doctor is not
I'm not a prophet.
A prophet.
Or I may be a prophet in my own field.
Yeah, but it is also to tell you that people are watching and are taking very seriously what you are saying. Good evening, Mr. Liu. I love your program. I want to respond to that. I want to respond to what a doctor said about Iran. Iran is hot. The Middle East are just approaching summer. Solomon, writing from Boya. Okay, Solomon, thank you for your contribution. Good evening to you in the studio. Doctor, I just want to know what are the extreme temperatures. Okay, extreme temperatures. Good evening, Mr. Liu. Dr. Fru is my role model. Do well to bring him often and in subsequent programs. Okay, thank you. We'll do that. Mr. Kum and Dr. Fru, I just want to appreciate you people first, but I hold my media prime to a great esteem. Please continue with that spirit. Dr. Fru, we are behind you. I lack words, but keep going on. Is Martin Akwo writing from Kumba. Doctor has spoken about the hand sanitizer and the mouth sanitizer. People are asking how much you set already. One is 4.5 in Boya.
Yeah, it's 4.5 in Boya.
One is 4.5 in Boya. The other is 11.5
in Boya.
Okay.
So we pray that everybody should have this. We have taken time.
Lots of tussle between the Western and the African medicine. Where do you people find a point of convergence?
There's nothing like a point of convergence. For example, if I have 1,000 francs here, you counterfeit the 1,000. Which one is original? Who steals from who? I will not say copy. Who steals from who? Well, if I'm using this leaf to cure this, a scientist come to the village to study it or to study. They say, oh, this leaf is curing because it's rich in zinc. And go now synthesize artificial zinc. Then turn back again now to campaign the people against me and my zinc, so that they should be buying his artificial zinc. Who is counterfeit? Orthodox medicine is just counterfeiting nature.
Yeah, but shoot, I'm talking about point of convergence. Where do you?
Yeah, well, we converge where we are working towards bringing good health. But our philosophies and beliefs are different. Why the other medicine is taking bacteria, viruses to the lab to study, know about their cytoplasm, their nature, then to produce chemicals to kill that germ. We don't have any business with germ. The question we ask is that, why is this germ thriving there? Germ don't just grow anywhere. Germ only grow where there's dirt. And dirt is relative. If you want to prepare rice, and beans is not part of a component, beans become dirt. There are many things we take into our body thinking that they are nice. It's dirt. Germ only grow where it's dirt. If germ do not grow where they find their food, in the laboratory, before we grow germ, culture bacteria, we have to produce a very good, nice media or substrate media to grow the germ. If the media is not rich with what will make germ grow, sugar and so on, germ will not grow. If germ could grow anywhere, then germ would have just been growing anywhere in the laboratory, would have been producing, taking time to prepare a very good media to grow bacteria. Would have just grown anyhow to grow. To show that bacteria need a very good media. So if germ grow in your system, multiply and proliferate, that is spread to other parts of the body, it means that your body is made up of dirt. What of dirt? Fried food, sugar, all the sweet drinks we take, the poisonous things from foods, from fertilizer, all the meat injected with vaccines and so on, the bad air we breathe, carbon monoxide, the negative thoughts we put on our head, all the brainwash that has switched off, all the apps in the brain, the apps are not functioning well. You can imagine a computer that the apps in the memory are not functioning well. The computer will be malfunctioning. All of that, plus our poor environment, we no longer sit under the sun to tap all the energy, because the highest antibiotic in this world is sun. There is nothing that can give you energy as compared to the sun. Even plants depend on the sun. If there is no sun, there will no photosynthesis. Everything depends on the sun. People now just get there into that. Even when they build their houses, they don't construct in such a way that the window will face the direction when the sun is rising, and when it's setting, the door will face the direction when it's setting. So all the time sun is entering the house. They get from poorly constructed houses where sun doesn't enter. They step into the cars or in taxis, go to offices, they enter where there is ACs and so on. They hardly sit under the sun. If you go to America, most of the blacks are suffering from cancer. Why? The white man will not tell all the truth. They lack vitamin D. Why? They don't sit under the sun. And you know the black melanin screen the sun not to penetrate you fast. When a white man enters the sun for 5 minutes, the amount of vitamin he has absorbed is 50 times more than what even a black man will sit under the sun for 1 hour. So when whites just cross under the sun, since they don't have melanin, the sun penetrates very fast, they absorb vitamin D. But the black man will need to stay under the sun for long, because the melanin screen away ultraviolet radiation, it will not be able to absorb enough sun. That's why most blacks in America are dying of cancer. But people don't know. And because of that, then now, if you cannot sit on the sun, they need now to go into supplements, vitamin D supplements, to build a immune system, to work against cancer. Okay. There are a lot of factors that have to be brought into play to make sure that we are strong and resistant.
Let's stay with COVID-19. You wrote somewhere that COVID-19 is something more than we think and know and are not told.
Yes.
Is there something hidden behind this COVID-19 that you think we need to know? Are you also believing in the conspiracy theory?
Everywhere there's conspiracy, even where we believe and depend on, they live on conspiracy. The virus stemmed from China. I believe there's a lot that China is hiding, that the Western world have been able. It started from China. Within just 1 or 2 months, they contained it. It killed just about 4,000 something people. But look how many people are dying in America. Just look at the news. How many died in Italy, Spain,
France?
The Western world, they say they are more advanced in science, technology, because they have been unable to decode. They are the one coming up with conspiracy theories, hypotheses, just to cover shame that they have not been able to know what is killing people. And they just cover up, they just get a few information from China, where China is hiding the rating, then just come out saying they already know what a coronavirus is, the common characteristics. They bring in some of these characteristics, they form these conspiracy theories, send it out. People have not yet really discovered what is corona. The real corona will not succeed in tropical Africa. SARS, MERS, never succeeded in Africa. They are all coronaviruses. They never succeeded. Common cold is killing people in Europe. Flu, the RNA virus, the influenza virus, is killing people that way. How many people have cold here die? How many people have influenza die or flu die? How many people have those things here? But if COVID-19 is succeeding in Africa, it means there's something more than it. It is a strain that is advanced, more advanced than the coronavirus, that need another name which is not coronavirus to be named. The West are still trying, because I'm following up the research, they are still trying to decode the virus. They have not yet decoded. If they decoded it, wow, they would have just come up with medicine and clear up the thing. It's just that it's shame. Shame. America is ashamed. Europe is ashamed that China, something came from China. They are able to come up with medicine to contain the way China just contained it. So there is more about it. I've earlier said, with time, they will start getting specimens from our excreta, from urine and blood, not necessarily putting machine on the head or getting through the mouth and nostrils. There's a lot about it that with time scientists will decode.
Okay. The message is just... At what temperatures will the virus not exist? I'm not sure.
From 26 degrees Celsius upward.
Okay. Hi, I'm Tanjong Josephine from Noni. I really enjoy the program. It is very educative. I have learned so much today. Thanks to you, Mr. Doctor. Okay, they call him Mr. Doctor. Okay, this one says, this Dr. Fru is learned. Thanks to my Media Prime to bring him on board. Sony Rapido, writing from Limbe. Good evening, sir. Please, I just want to ask Dr. Fru if he has any medicine for hepatitis B. I'm Elvis from Pendamboko. Okay. Hi, Mr. Liu and Doctor in the studio. How much for your products? Marvin, writing from Kumba. The product is 4.5 and 11.5. Good evening, Mr. Liu and Dr. Fru. I think you are right, Doctor. The earlier we Africans believe in our own traditional medicine, the better for us. Let us imagine how our great-grandparents lived, very strong and for many years without these conventional medicines. Thank you, Doctor. God bless you. Amos, writing from Boston in the U.S. This one says, Doctor, please, can spirit kill all bacteria effectively? Because here people mix spirit and say it's hand sanitizer. Clifford is writing from Bamenda. I don't know, Doctor, spirit, hand sanitizer, does it kill all the bacteria? Spirit.
Well, I will not even limit to bacteria. I will just say germ. Because bacteria is just part of the numeral germ. You are under germ, that is the harmful microbes. You have viruses. You have some microscopic parasites, protozoans, fungi, and so on. Hand sanitizer cannot kill all. I earlier said you cannot kill a virus outside. A virus means a chemical. It's a chemical. It's a chemical, either an RNA, that is ribonucleic acid, or deoxyribonucleic acid, that is DNA. But the one that is from outside, that is not from the body, is a counterfeit of the natural one that looks like it, but it's synthetic. It's a chemical. How can you kill something that is not living? You destroy it. Okay, well, maybe he put it on. He wanted to ask whether can hand sanitizer destroy all. How can you can destroy so many, but not all. That is why there's never a place you see they say it can destroy 100%. If you want to exaggerate, they'll say 99.99999. 99.999 to buy their head, because if you say 100%, people can even sue you when they go, it doesn't really destroy all. Yes, so you cannot destroy all, and it depends on it, because when you apply those things on your hand, it depends how the person manufacture it, and it depends the quantity you apply on your hand. It depends.
Okay, it depends. Yes. It depends. Please, Dr. Fru, apart from the government-given measures, what can you add to combat the COVID-19, and how can we get this year prescribed medications? See, Wisdom is writing from Yaoundé. Dr. Richard, I envy you, sir. You are very interesting. I'm enjoying the program very much. Richard, just follow to the end. Hello, Mr. Leo, greetings to you and doctor. The reason we go for foreign products is the fact that our locally made products are very expensive. Imagine sanitizer sold for 11,500. Can a local man afford it in a time like this? This is not time to make much money, but help the population. Thanks. I'm Chris Santos, writing from Yaoundé. This one says, Dr. Richard Fru, you need to acknowledge God because you talk like you are God yourself. Okay, Willie is writing from Boya. Doc, we are really grateful for your efforts to prevent coronavirus. We'll be more grateful if you make the sanitizers in small bottles, which is affordable. Jennifer writing from Kumba. I'm sure there are smaller bottles. This Karen from Boya says, Doctor, good evening. Where are you located? Your contacts have learned a lot from you. Wish to know more about you. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Kum. And the doctor is Fabian from Douala. I appreciate and pray for more grace for him. I would like to have his number for private consultations. Okay. Good evening. For Sidwan. How can I get doctor's number? Okay. Hello, Dr. Fru. Why is it that traditional medicines, which is said to be best but expensive, even more than foreign medicines? Declan is writing from Bamenda. Good evening, Mr. Liu. I really enjoy your program and wish you guys to keep on, but have one question for Dr. Fru. If he really has a COVID-19 patient that he has already come out with mouth sanitizer, and how effective he thinks it can be. I'm Haddison, writing from Douala. Acha Julius from Yaoundé. I wish many people over the world could watch and understand what doctor is saying, what we really need in Africa. Good evening, doctor. I know you are a man of God and always work with the church. What can you say about Christians restricted from going to church but allow people to go to the market? Don't you think the church needs to meet for the purpose of prayer against COVID-19? Ronald is writing from Bamenda. Please, where exactly can I get the mouth sanitizer in Boya? Linda Fonken, writing from Mutengene. Doctor, you have spoken about building your immune and natural system to combat any present and future enemy. How do any of your drugs perform that role? Jude is writing from Atiko.
Yes, I think I've got some worries. I will start with the one who say I'm speaking like God. I know them. When people send questions, I don't know what makes them feel that I'm talking like God here. Anyway, I think it's a typical brainwash, a religious practitioner. That is why they don't even understand their Bible. They don't even understand their books. We need to speak the purpose of a lion acts like a lion. The puppy of a dog acts like a dog. And because they are brainwashed, they don't even know who they are. If you are really a child of God, you talk like God. So what is wrong if I'm talking like God? If I'm a child of God, me, I have the DNA of God. I must speak that God nature. If God is a creator, there should be a creator. If God is powerful, there have to be a powerful. Even your Bible, Psalms 82 verse 6 say, ye are gods. Why can't you talk like gods? If you go to, is it Mark 34 verse 10? Mark 10:34. Jesus reminded the people, is it not written in your law that I said ye are gods? Reminding them that you don't know who you are. That is why you're acting like sheep. Is it not written that I say you are gods? What is wrong when I talk like a god? Picking for snake, na snake, you talk like snake. Picking for lion, na lion, talk like lion. So those are brainwashed people who have made sheep, and when you talk like God, it's a crime. Why picking for God no talk like God? I have the DNA. So going to for there is another one said the products are expensive. I don't know whether they have ever gone to hospital, sleep there for 2 or 3 days. The bill they give them even for malaria, just a few bags of drip for malaria. I've paid bills 600,000, 700,000 for some relatives who just went to hospital. They're not even able to diagnose their sickness. They just gave some few drips. The next they say they gave them 20 drips, and bills went up to about 600,000. They don't complain. But when you come, you give it to 11,000, they complain. But by the time the thing hit them, they go to the hospital, they give them bill 400,000, 500,000. They're even pleading to survive 1 million. They will never complain. Is that same brainwash? They don't even know what is in this bottle, yet they are complaining of price. The black man is interested in quantity, not quality. And that is why you easily see the Chinese, they will make a big box of tea. When you open that big box, you meet another plastic plate in it. When you pull it out, you meet some 3 small tiny sachets in it. Because they know black man wants quantity. But when we bring something loaded, small like this, we give the price. They say, hey, that Chinese is big like this, but inside. So that is a problem. It's a matter of mindset. A matter of mindset. How can somebody show a mouth and respiratory tract in sanitizer? Then you can help a lot of people. They say 11, you say it's expensive. Hand sanitizer, look at the bottle, very big, 4, 5. When you are buying small bottles now, or you are not even sure. 1, 5. How many of those bottles you double before you give this? You see, it's just mindset.
Yeah.
They are used to these parts in the village. You go and give a small fowl, goat, and they say, bring gallon, my pikin. They are boiling things and pouring in it. They are used to.
Okay.
Yes.
Used to.
And then, sorry. Then another person asked whether Dr. Fru, that God-fearing. Yeah, I'm God-fearing. I believe in God, but not the type of God many people believe. Because many people believe that there's somebody sitting up is a man. They call the person he. A man. Some say it's a woman. No, I don't believe that type of God. I believe in the supreme, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient force that know today, tomorrow, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. The God that does not confuse, does not ask people to kill rams and rub blood on their walls so that he will come and dictate the house of the enemy without missing it. The God, oh no, I don't believe in the God that regret to have created man. He did not know that man will fail him. They don't believe in such God. I believe in the universal, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient force that governs the universe, of which we are the divine nature of that force. I mean, we share the energy of that force. The fowls, the goats, the birds, and everything, even the stones, the river share that force.
Okay. Doctor, many people are asking about your number. I want to plead because I may not have time to give Dr. Fru's number to everybody. That is why I'm pleading that it should be put on our screens there. Please, the number is there. Eli, can it contrast on something so that it is clearer? Can it contrast on something so that it is clearer? I may not have time to provide the number to everybody. So that is Dr. Fru's number on the screen there. If you need a number, you can copy it out and you may call him. Okay, you say that's not the number?
No, it's not.
Okay. But doctor, I want us. Many people have problems, and
Yes.
you talk. You've spoken so much about the immune system.
Yes.
The food we eat, and how we survive.
Yes.
Can you come back to that?
Yes. Our immune system is controlled by a lot of factors. It starts with your mind. And the capacity of your mind to depend on what you eat. It is a food, because if you see, we are organic.
Okay.
Even your brain is organic. The fat, the nerves, everything is built from the things you eat. That's why we have teeth of wisdom, we have plants of wisdom. We have plants that can open your pineal gland. You start looking at people, you say, I can see a black wrapper in your back. I can see somebody in your kitchen cooking stew. And so on. They open the pineal gland, open all the oil, remove fluoride, and so on, purify it, and you start seeing things. Your brain is built, for example, if I give you banana now, you eat banana, you just discover that you become so happy. Your stress will just go down. What has banana done? Banana has activated serotonin, the hormone that keep you awake, keep you happy. Then if I give you honey now, what will happen in hot water? Honey will go and suppress serotonin, activate melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that will make you to go to sleep, relax. There are so many hormones, there are so many things now, but they depend on plants. Even the people, if somebody talk about prayer and so on, there is no prayer that will work if nature is not involved. Forget about the name they call Holy Spirit, demon, Satan. All those things are energies. The Holy Spirit is your positive energy. Why what they call demons are negative energy. God gave you all the energy for a purpose. The negative energy for attack and defend, while the positive energy is to show love, cause good, help people, create good things in the environment and so on. While the other negative energy, which is like the snake venom, they call devil, is to be minimized each of the time. I know the problem is that, especially Christians, most Christians pray, say things, but they don't understand what they say. When a Christian say, he that is in me is greater than he that is in the world. The next moment you look up in the world praying, when you already say he that is in you is greater. Is that not foolishness? Why not meditate with the one that is in you? Me is in you. Then when you say, let he decrease, let I decrease, let he increase. What are you saying? Let the wicked part of you, the negative part of you, the demon in you decrease. Why he, the Christ part means the spirit, the positive energy part of you increase. So that you perfect good in the society.
Doctor, many people really want to get answers from you. So I would like us to consecrate this, the last part of this program, for the televiewers to receive answers from you. Let me take some of them. This one says, good evening, Mr. Leo. Doctor said from 26 degrees can kill Koro, but human body temperature is 37 degrees. How come the disease is living in human body? Solomon is writing from Boya. Doctor, just know them. Good evening to you, Mr. Leo. And Doctor, I'm following the program and noticed that Doctor has sprayed the sanitizer more than 6 times. Is it that the medicine having a dose, Herman, in Douala? Is this a sanitizer? He can take it. Okay, he's still taking it. Good evening, Mr. Leo, and a honorable good one to Doctor. I'm Adam Paul from Belo. I'm really enjoying the program. Please, Doctor, can it be possible that COVID-19 is having a link with G5 network, as others are saying? Do you believe in that?
Okay, let me start with the other question. Why is it that
so many,
they say COVID-19 can be destroyed by high temperature? Our body temperature is about 36, 37 degrees, but from 26 degrees, why is they say 26 degrees can destroy it? Why? Yes. Why is it that when you want to take your temperature, you put the thermometer by your armpit and cover it for some time? If your body temperature is... Why is it that you don't just put it on any part of your body? The airway. Why is it that the virus attacked by the airway cannot stay inside the blood? Because of the temperature. The temperature is inside the blood. But the airway takes the temperature outside. So the temperature of the airway is almost like that outside. 25 degree room temperature. So the airway is taking in the cold air, is cooling those ways. That is why the disease can only live on these cooling airways. because the air outside cool that area for them. It's just like you are feeling heat, you put a fan. You only stay, if the place is too hot, you can only stay where there's that fan. So air is passing through those air tracks, cooling it and making it favorable for the virus.
Okay. I hope that one is clear. Good evening, Mr. Liu and Doctor. Your program is so good. Doctor has a mastery of his product. More power to your elbows. Innocent Finya is writing from Bamenda. Good evening, Mr. Liu. I'm Do Valentine from Bakundu. Just to wish you and your panelists a word of appreciation for educating the world on COVID-19. Valentine, good evening to you. Okay, that is Doctor's number. Many of you have requested for his number. Can you just get it so that you don't call me after the program? Good evening, Mr. Kum and Doctor. This is a very rich program and needs to be rebroadcasted. Okay, Young is writing from Yaoundé. Greetings, Mr. Liu. Thanks for inviting Dr. Fru Ngwa Royal, writing from Boya. This one says, good evening to you in the studio. I want to appreciate Doctor for educating the public. It's just that his drugs are too expensive. Please, Doctor, try to reduce the prices of your drugs. God bless you all. From Mami Christie, writing from Muya. Okay. Good evening. It's Agwe Mubele from Kumba. I have one question to you. Tell us what's the treatment for COVID-19. Good evening, Mr. Liu and Doctor. Please, Dr. Fru, do you have medicine for waist and back pains? Wilson is writing from Yaoundé. Dr. Fru, we would plead for the government to create a faculty of your specialty in our state universities so that when an outbreak like this happens, we would be prepared. For you are more than a professor in theory and practical. Bravo, Doc. It's Martin Ako Penye writing from Kumba. My name is Nikita from Bamenda. Please, Doctor, I have dry cough and I'm scared. It's corona. What can I do? His number is there. Can you just call him after the program? Dr. Fru is learned. Thanks to my Media Prime for bringing him today. Okay. Hi, I'm Tamfu Desiree writing from Limbe. I really appreciate the doctor's words of encouragement. I am in Bonaberry and wish to know how I can purchase Mr. Doctor's product. Is he having any branch in Douala? Okay. Good evening. Doctor is Stanley from Bamenda. Please, I just want to ask if it's true that the black are resistant to COVID-19 than the whites. Okay. I don't know whether doctor has. Once again, the medicine have a dose because doctor has been spraying all through. He should not suffer from overdose. I'm sure doctor is going to answer you. Free Miranda, watching from Limbe. Good evening to you, Free. Special greetings to you and the family. Extend my greetings to them. Doctor, you have some answers to that? If somebody
I will start the last one.
That you keep
yes.
continuing.
This is, when I just came up with this medicine, we contacted some high authorities in Cameroon to see if they can test this medicine on very bad cases on COVID-19. They advised us to see, they told us that since it's a natural medicine, means it does not have any serious problems. So it does not need to go through the normal protocol that orthodox medicines go through. That we should just work, try to see families that have the disease, then work even with the delegates, the regional delegates, to see how we can work with the medicine. So we did not just come with medicine and be using without trying to contact some authorities. And they say my medicine is natural, so they believe that natural things are generally safe. Somebody have been spraying it severally. I was just saying this to come to this, to move in line with what these authorities told us in the government. When you go to eat your fufu and ero, who prescribe the dose? When you're eating your chew, drinking all that chew soup, somebody will take 2 spoons, you will take 15 spoons. Does it kill you? It's when you start dealing with chemicals that you don't follow a prescribed dose, it kills you. This is nature. I drink everything at once. This is nature. It's food. Anything called medicine should have food value, and anything called food should have medicine value. This is what the acclaimed father of medicine, Hippocrates, said, let thy food be medicine and medicine be food. I mean, anything called medicine should have food value, and anything called food should have medicine value. So before you eat your food, ask, this thing that I'm eating, if somebody is sick as food, can it cure the person as medicine? Before you eat your medicine, ask, this thing that I'm eating as medicine, if somebody is hungry, can it solve the hunger? Medicine only comes from medicine men. People don't know the meaning of medicine. It's only medicine men that produce medicine. Means the only traditional doctor produce medicine. Anything out of traditional medicine is called a drug. That is why I'm offended when people come. Do you have drug for this? I don't deal with drugs. I deal with medicine because I'm a medicine man. Medicine man dealing with medicine. So only medicine people deal with medicine. People are not medicine. People deal with drugs, and drugs are what are coming from abroad. So this is medicine. Medicine should have food value. This is loaded with nutrients, vitamins, and everything. It has extract from 72 plants. 72 plants. If I tell you what one plant will do, what is inside.
Yeah, but
so it's medicine. So it does not really have. That is why here it's written that just drop 5 to 7 drops in your mouth several times.
I read
yes.
I read you writing that the first medicine to cure any disease is food. Food is the food we eat.
Yes. The first medicine is food. That is why I earlier said people are sick because of dietary divergence. They diverted from ancestral food. Even though because of civilization, modern technology, this is coming to one question, maybe we avoided it knowingly or unknowingly. About you ask about relationship between 5G and that is a political question. Yeah, diseases only come when something goes wrong. Pandemics only come when something goes wrong, or epidemics. No epidemic, no pandemic can appear without something activating it. Something activates it. If locusts appear here and start eating all crops here, something activated it. That's how diseases operate. And they only appear where there's low energy. So food is the first medicine. We only fall sick if we have been eating the wrong food. Let thy food be medicine, and medicine be thy food. It means that let anything you call food has medicinal properties, and anything you call medicine has food properties.
Okay. Lots of messages. I really want to read them because at times they write and they accuse and insult me for not reading their messages. I was in Boya yesterday. Many people accusing me. I send messages you don't read. I go this way. They say I send messages you don't read. Let
me come with the other question that is pending. 5G word, because many people have been saying that it is the 5G causing coronavirus. No. If you follow my publication, I say they are twins. 5G is an opportunist. Take an opportunity. The people who are installing it take an opportunity that corona is around, and the government is asking people to stay at home. Then they are also seizing that opportunity to be moving and planting their 5G. Not that it is 5G causing corona.
Okay. Good evening, Doc. Thanks for the knowledge. Any branch in Yaoundé where we can purchase your medicine. Madam Lekelefa watching from Yaoundé. That is doctor's number on the screen. The number under. The number under is doctor's number. Can you just write or call him after the program? Good evening, Mr. Kum. I'm Ali from Boya. Please, I don't agree with doctor about the cooling air issue. How many COVID patients has he treated and where? Okay, this one's good evening, doctor. Can your vaccine cure asthma since it's also a respiratory tract infection like COVID-19? Franklin is writing from Boya. Good evening, my media prime. Bimela Celestine writing from Yaoundé. Dr. Fru, thanks so much for educating our population. Hi, please, Mr. Doctor, having any training center? I'm writing from Douala. Okay, I want to talk to him. Just call him after the program. Please, doctor, do you have treatment for diabetes? Christian is writing from Douala. Christian, just call doctor after the program. I'm sure he is going to give you directions. My name is Joyce Akokubong Longika from Boya. Please tell doctor to speak well. Okay, I'm sure Doctor is speaking well. Hi, in the studio, please, Dr. Fru, what is the difference between an epidemic and a pandemic? Tankwa is writing from Yaoundé. I don't think you know everything. Cyril is writing from Boya. Good evening, sir. Please, for the meaning of the 19 in COVID. Nation, and I think nation set by Nuela, writing from Malingo in Boya. Good evening. What an educative program, Doctor. It has always been a thumbs up to you when it comes to traditional products. I was privileged to have a taste of Motras and hand sanitizers. It's indeed great. From Nuela, PSTV, Boya. Hi, I'm Tamfu. Having any training? Okay, I'm sure I read that one already. You're asking whether there's a training center. Good evening, doctor. I'm impressed with your knowledge as far as traditional medicine is concerned. Do you have any social media group? If yes, can I have it? Can you just call doctor after the program? And you people calling, stop the calls. Just send your message. I will endeavor to read them so that you don't accuse me. Thanks, Dr. Fru, for coming to the program. Most of available drugs have their active ingredient from plants. However, to have these active ingredients in large amounts and not destroy the forest, scientists now synthesize these active ingredients. So wild man medicine should complement traditional medicine. Thanks, Professor Eyong, writing from Yaoundé. Hello, this is Basil from Boya. Dr. Fru, I enjoy your program, but I don't think you understand or listen to the question they ask you. You always answer something. Okay. I'm Jozo from Tico. I do appreciate your efforts. Keep up. Thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. Liu. I'm from Bamenda. As for me, we can pray and God will help us from this coronavirus. Hello and good evening, Mr. Liu. COVID-19 cannot affect me. Does doctor believe that could be other people like me? Elijah is writing from Bamenda. Okay, we unfortunately have to stop at this level because we are caught up by time. We have to stop at this juncture. Doctor, one last word to the millions of televiewers watching you across the world this evening, and possibly information on where they can get these products. It is true, your numbers are there. Just call Doctor after the program here.
Yes, I will encourage everybody to respect all the laws kept in place by the health authorities or by the government. They should believe, because there are some people are still doubting. Some people are still doubting whether the COVID-19 is it reality or what. I'm telling you that is a reality. So they should respect all the laws put in place by the health authorities. They obey or respect all the hygiene and sanitation methods given, information given for them to practice, put into practice in order to cut down the spread of this monster that has entered our area. Then they should also follow the information we give them on social media and other media on how to fight this COVID-19. We are publishing a lot of information on Facebook. Dr. Richard Fru, on my profile or even on my page, there's a lot of information. I've published a lot of information on how people can use other methods to destroy this virus, not necessarily buy my medicine, because I'm not just out. If I were just out to sell medicine, I would not be giving information on how people can cure the disease. Not everybody can buy medicine. We are only trying somebody just said Dr. Fru is not a god, should not claim to know. I'm just giving my own little contribution. I'm not saying that I know everything. Yes, it's my own knowledge that I know that I'm passing here. I'm not passing other person's knowledge. I'm an independent thinker, researcher, and when I think and research, I send out my own information.
Okay.
Yes. So then
where they can get it?
They can get it in all our branches all over the national territory where they find our clinics. if you permit me.
Yeah, just
yes. In Boya, where you just take any taxi, Dr. Flo Hospital, Munya Road. Every taxi man in Boya know the place, they'll drop it there. In Kumba, besides CPDM Hall, Kumba Town. In Limbe, Car Street, New Town, Limbe. In Yaoundé, when you are from Shesim, you're going towards Biamasi Lac, you see the test street on your right, see our signpost, just go down, you meet the clinic. In Bamenda, behind Abende, at Nzumambu Mankon. Yeah, so you can get this product there. They are sold in so many other places where our partners have kept them. But they can call through the contact that I've given.
Okay.
Yes.
So please,
more information.
I'm still receiving many messages requesting for doctor's number. Doctor's number is there, right there.
Then we also forgot this one. We gave price. This one is the one that came up to fight COVID-19, Coronin 20. It's a 9.5 in Boya packet. Inside you have 14 sachets, which you boil a sachet in a liter of water. You just take like tea to clear off all that. And not only that, it's not limited, because when we limit medicine on COVID-19, means that if COVID-19 disappear, the medicine will also disappear from market. This is for COVID-19, all coronavirus seeds, RNA virus seed, all respiratory tract infection, all sort of poisoning.
Okay.
Yes.
We are very grateful that you came all the way from Boya to be part of this program today.
I'm grateful for you inviting me to be part of
My Media Prime.
Media Prime, Media Prime, yeah, that is one I know. Media Prime. I'm honored, I'm grateful, and I pray that the good Lord that has strengthened you to be doing the wonderful work that you are doing, because we are seeing your works. She continue to strengthen you, inspire you more to do more for our nation. Okay, televiewers, we are equally very, very happy that you took time off to be part of this show, especially those of you who sent messages. There are just so many. Unfortunately, we cannot read all of them, but today I really took time off to read most of your messages. We equally want to say we are grateful to the production team, to Eli, who is producing the program, to Desmond, and to everybody who is working at the broadcasting. We say we are immensely grateful, and for moral support from Tamai Jarvis, we say we are grateful to you. We want to say thank you to the one supervising all the work we are doing out here, Tabi Tambe Bryant. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.